Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today. You see the title of the video, Lakers win against the Utah Jazz, proving again that they are better off without LeBron James. The whole narrative about LeBron James makes teams better. I'm going to do a video really exploring every aspect of that notion because I believe in totality, it is false. I believe when you count in all the factors, like, they say LeBron James is a floor raiser and Michael Jordan is a ceiling raiser. And to some degree, maybe that's how their careers kind of played out in a sense. But when you factor in everything, again, when you factor in the different times, to me, and then you have to factor in this. To me, in the NBA, you have to kind of classify before and after Michael Jordan. Because these are two distinctly different times. Unfortunately, and I'm going to do a video on this, to me, everything after Michael Jordan was the beginning of the downfall of the NBA. And that is because Michael Jordan showed everyone what was possible. And so there came a generation full of players trying to repeat what Michael Jordan did without putting in the work that Michael Jordan put in. Again, with the exception of Kobe Bryant, which is why I always say Kobe Bryant is the last true warrior in the NBA. But with the exception of Kobe Bryant, to me, Michael Jordan, everyone after Michael Jordan, there came this pool of players who, right after Michael Jordan, I would say were hyper competitive. They were trying to duplicate the competitiveness of Michael Jordan. But again, without putting the work in of Michael Jordan. It makes me think of Allen Iverson. It makes me think of Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, some of these other great players. Grant Hill probably would have been really great without those injuries because he's somebody I believe who would have had a great work ethic, who had a great work ethic. Maybe not quite on the level of a Kobe. I think when you talk about Kobe and Mike, you're really going past the work ethic into some sort of obsession, that may be clinical. But anyway, so yeah, to me, you have to classify before Michael Jordan and after Michael Jordan in the NBA. So when you talk, and then, when we're talking about LeBron being a quote unquote floor raiser, which he's not, you have to talk about the fact that he was in that weak Eastern Conference. You have to talk about that the overall talent on his team when he came into the league was better than the overall talent to which Michael Jordan came into the league to. So yeah, I feel like these narratives that LeBron James is a floor raiser, not so much. But at the very least, this whole notion that LeBron James is some magic piece to making a team better is false. This much more applies to Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan for the simple fact that they could play many different styles. And I would say, especially with Michael Jordan, the one thing I can say about Michael Jordan and Kobe, several things, but one thing that I think is also kind of well known is that Michael Jordan was much more apt to get his points within the flow of the game, or just to play within the flow of the game in general. Kobe, even in his later years, could tend to impose himself on the game at inopportune times. So yeah, to me, the Lakers winning this game is just another demonstration that, first of all, without LeBron James in the game, they play much more like a team. They play much more like a team because they do not have this stagnant person on both ends of the court. Again, when he has the ball, it's a very stagnant thing because he's looking to make something happen for him, whether it's getting points or the assists. But when he's in on offense, he does a lot of standing around and watching. And, but we all know this. This is not new news. And then, of course, on defense, the team winds up playing 4-on-5 a lot of times. I mean, what more do you have to see to understand that this guy literally is like, the more you dig into LeBron as a player, the more you realize that he has really been a bunch of hype since the beginning. The more you realize that, all of his championships are very questionable. The more you realize these things, and you realize that his championships are very circumstantial. They are very dependent on certain circumstances happening. It is not the basketball skill of LeBron James that has willed his team to championships. Again, when we talk about Jordan and, for what they want to try to say that Michael Jordan has super teams, if it was a super team, it was because of him. It was because of one individual. You can't say that with LeBron James. You replace Michael Jordan with any other superstar from his era, those Chicago Bulls are not 6-0. You replace him with LeBron James, those Chicago Bulls teams are not 6-0. Matter of fact, you replace him with LeBron James, like I said, to me, you're looking at one championship or less. And this is something, like I said, you fanboys, y'all have to be honest. And when y'all try to, again, bring up the Scottie Pippen thing, was how Scottie Pippen was playing when he first got to the team, LeBron James would have been trying to trade him. And if they wouldn't trade him, LeBron James would have been trying to make his exit from the team. This is where you fanboys get into trouble a lot, because you say things without really thinking about how your king is. Like, you want to talk about how he plays basketball, but you also have to just factor in his personality as well. You have to factor in what kind of person he is. And he is the kind of person, when things are not going his way, he's looking to make changes. So no, LeBron would not have done better with Scottie. Just because he had Phil Jackson didn't mean anything. Again, Phil Jackson was not a legendary coach when he joined the Bulls. And again, it's not going to be a long video. But like I said, to me, this is just a demonstration that when LeBron is not in the game, the Lakers are able to actually play like a team without someone interrupting the flow on both sides of the game. 138-122. And they got, what's the guy, Spencer Dinwiddie on the team now. It's like, they really need to think about benching LeBron, at least letting him come off the bench the rest of the season. Which I'm sure they're not going to do that. But anyway, Lakers fans, have I apologized to you guys? I know I feel like I'm doing that in a lot of videos lately, but that's just because I feel sorry that you got to deal with this. Again, to me, it's obvious that this guy disrupts the flow of the team on both offense and defense. But anyway, there's no new news here. We all know this. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did you guys watch any of the game, which you really don't have to understand the outcome? But does it look like the Lakers have more team chemistry without LeBron in the mix? Let me know what you guys think. You all have a truly fantastic day, and I will see you next time. All right.